Grand Rising, y'all. Grand Rising, kind of corny. Uh, Hello world. Hell is low. Hello world. All right, this video is gonna be really quick. Something for us to think on today, because we see public figures and leaders getting exposing themselves, getting caught up in scandals, sacrifices, uh, humor rituals, but it's not per se them that I'm going to be speaking on. It's their crowd I'm going to be speaking on. When you strike the shepherd, the flock scatters. As above, so below. You strike the esoteric leader or God or goddess or whichever oversoul energy, and then you reincarnate like the Draconians and Pleiadians, you know what I'm saying, or Lyrans. You strike the shepherd and you reincarnate into your family, you know what I'm saying. You choose the family that you join. You choose your mother, your father, your sister, brother, different members, right? And do I have a chat? Okay. And anyways, but to kill a snake, you cut off the head of the snake. And that snake, once you cut off the head, it has no more karmic energy because it was alone to begin with. You know what I'm saying? You dig it? It was alone to begin with. In the Garden of Eden, it was alone, right? And when it persuaded Eve, all it did was influence, persuade, and bring out the will and the desire and power that was already within her, aka it's two kundalinis, like snakes, right? So the snake ascended in the Garden of Eden when she partook of the fruit. Then she felt guilty because of some God complex that made her feel guilty. So that snake, she was supposed to be powerless. So that snake didn't go all the way up. So you got one snake that went up, other snake that didn't. And one snake that made it up to the head cranium. Once you cut that head off of the kundalini energy, you can, thank you for the like, Zylo. Once you cut off the head, you have no more karmic debt. And so that's why I feel like certain fans and enablers and just stands, when you have a celebrity that you look up to, you strike that celebrity and everyone scatters, right? I feel like it's important to do your shadow work and to find yourself. They say better it is to give than it is to receive, because when you're giving, you're creating space to receive, space to remember, instead of being the dragon chasing your tail, instead of chasing around these different energies and these different members. You don't see celebrities who are going out after a certain fan base doing saving face or doing damage control. No, they do it to the collective, because it's kind of selfish. What's gonna come back to you is gonna come back to you. Those that fuck with you are gonna fuck with you. Those that ain't, they just gonna go off on their own path, right? And like with someone that's a snake down here, they're doing it for themselves. They're just bringing out the influence that's inside of you, and they don't expect you to follow them. Every time you see a snake, you see a snake by itself. Lee Mel, what's your question, bub? This is pretty much just the gist of the video. You know what I'm saying? And it's like when you strike a shepherd, nothing wrong with being a shepherd, like leading, you know what I'm saying, sheep's leading them to better pastures. But like, why would the flock scatter? And it's because you shatter the image of the leader. Therefore, everyone that projected a personal vision onto that individual, you struck that image, exposed that it was fragile, and then it scattered. So they scattered. When you cut off the head of a snake, you know what I'm saying? You just detach the head from one member of the body. Nobody, no. When somebody knows that somebody's a snake, they don't really project onto them. They just keep them at bay. Like, keep your friends close, but keep your enemies closer. And we want to break down the etymology of the word enemy. I see enemy as the inner me. So that inner me is that snake. You keep your friend, your enemy closer, the inner me closer to your body, to your vessel, to your tree that wraps around your tree and sits. The devil on your shoulder is able to get on your shoulder type energy. And the you know what I'm saying? It's just the devil on your shoulder. When the devil disappears, sometimes when you think about feeling the devil disappears on your shoulder. Either when you rebuke it, it just disappears without you knowing. But the angel's gonna be like, man, you ain't listening. Peace out. And that's when like the angel feels guilty, and flies away. Right? The angel feels guilty because of the God complex. Right? Now that goes to another point, and I'm gonna wrap up this video. Your lower natures are your higher natures, because your lower vibrations, you're trying to escape those and go into your higher natures, right? Because my baby's crying. Yeah. Time to get the babies ready for school. But how many times masturbation in a day? I don't masturbate. That's another video. You want to know that question? Subscribe to my channel, and you'll start from some of my videos to go through. But yeah, your lower natures are your higher natures. Shout out Furquan Jamali. Your lower natures are your higher natures, because you're trying to escape your lower natures to go into your higher natures. But it's not the issue of getting away from your lower natures. It's the issue of why are you escaping from them. You are to master them. That's what's keeping you alive. That's what's feeding your family, your survival. That's what's protecting your family. And your higher natures are your lower natures, because if you get too high and illuminated, then you're blind to, let's just say, humankind, or you know, saying your common man around you. You're wrapped up in some demiurge energy, like the snake chasing its tail, right? So and it can be lower because that's part of the ego, kind of. Because if you're sitting in your higher natures, then you're like looking down on people. You know what I'm saying? An ego type energy, right? When really it's not being clouded like the demiurge. Really, it's a holistic matter. You're not higher or mightier than anyone. You're more expanded outwardly. And you're not above anyone. That's why I say your higher natures are your lower natures. And because it's, let my other cat back in, it's because it's cyclical. It's because the energy is cyclical. It's a circle. So your lower natures are your higher natures, and your higher natures are your lower natures. And mastering your lower natures is, you know what I'm saying, coming. And also, it's Luciferian being in your higher natures too much, because you're supposed to be able to be a fallen angel and to relearn more and more again and expand again, not try to hold on to that fixation. And also, you know, a demon can become an angel by being less selfish and getting out of its own world when you're looking at the seventh and the sixth dimension. Hello, the gate. The gate. But yeah, my breath is hot and my children gotta get ready for school. Happy New Moon in Aquarius, y'all. I'm gonna be posting more in my community. and comment section. Not just comments, but the community overall. I just wanted to hop on and say hello. And tell you, finish off with a message that you are amazing. You can do everything you set your mind to. Plant these seeds. And Mercury is in. Shout out to my fellow brethren, Tribal and Moon Mercury baby, for pointing out these aspects. The moon will be going into Mercury soon, and then the moon is in Aquarius. I said the moon will be going to Mercury because the moon's in Aquarius. And Mercury is in Aquarius. She's running around here. Hold on.
That's my diapers.
Alright, hold on. Come on. Let me get you ready for school. Hold on, I'm going to make a video.
That's my diaper, Baba.
You never play with it. My dragon. Anyway. Moon will be going to Mercury because they'll both be in Aquarius. And they're gonna be conjoining Pluto in the earlier point. So it's like, don't compartmentalize people too much, aka saying something. Just note that somebody is going through a transformation. Say, talk about I need to control this perspective, this opinion with my own mind, and you need to do this. So I compartmentalize you so that you need to go through a transformation. You need to take back control of this mind. And like, that's you playing out the plutonic energy and thinking before you speaking. You know what I'm saying? Thinking really fast that you got the answer right then and then you say it outwardly type energy, right? So be careful trying to compartmentalize. But also you can do it in a good fashion. You know what I'm saying? Separate things in the box. Don't make things bigger than what they are. And y'all stay good, stay beautiful, stay awesome, stay amazing, stay truly loving, stay truly abounding, stay truly standing in your powers, truly standing in your positions, truly standing in your curiosity, truly staying well, truly staying out the way, truly sending good attention, truly being aware and clearing your mind for, saying the ETs return, the ETs and the vibration shift of this 5-dimensional earth, and be sure to be confident and proud and yielding and surrendering to the environment, not pushing too much against the environment because you created this, you manifested this, you manifested the present and the reality to be present, and it's a gift. And just always don't just look forward, look 360 around you, 360 in the parameter. Time is holistic, live holistically, not linear, but balance them out as well. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all, and y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing. Y'all are amazing crowd of people, amazing crowd of people. You know what I'm saying? Those don't comment, those that do, y'all still the same type of people. And we are out.
You are no match for my strength.
We are out.